Good evening and welcome back to the Student Hub Live. Well, it's our Refreshers Orientation Week and today has been a day packed full of content about everything you need to know as an OU student. But tonight it's time for some fun, and what better thing to do than play our fabulous Wheel of Ologies quiz, which is something we love to do here at the Open University. So twice a year we get together and have this quiz where Team Home play against our two teams in the studio. And our quizmaster is none other than Professor of Planetary Geosciences, Dave Rothery. Welcome back, Dave.
Good evening, Karen.
How are you today?
Very, very well, thank you.
Are you geared up for today's quiz?
I'm geared. There's the wheel. Here are the Ologies. So we're good to go.
Excellent. And we've got two fabulous teams here, Dave. So would you like to explain to everybody what happens, and then we can meet our guests in the studio?
Okay, well, what happens is we have 6 Ologies. I'll explain each Ology when we get to them. You can play along at home with your widget, because when I read out each question, chosen by the random spin of the wheel, there'll be an answer A, B, C or D. And the teams know that when I read the answers out, if they buzz in before I finish reading the answer, I'm still going to want to know if the answer's A, B, C or D, even if they know that the answer's Sherlock Holmes or something. I need the correct letter of the alphabet. So you at home will need to put the letter of the alphabet into the widget, and we'll see how Team Home does. If Team Home's changed its name to, what is it, HJ?
Well, we had a discussion, and it seems a lot of people in the chat are on the fantastic Y302 or Y032 module, and we decided that it's going to be Yo302. So we're quite, hip and funky in the chat. I feel weird saying that, but yeah, we always do well on Team Home or Yo302. So I think we'll do well today. But no tests of search engines tonight, though. We're going to do it off our own steam.
Okay, so you've now met HJ, who's looking at the social media. I'm Professor of Planetary Geosciences here. If anybody is studying or thinking of studying planetary sciences, we have a wonderful course, S283, Planetary Science and the Search for Life. That's the course that I chair. That's enough about me. Let's meet the teams, and they can explain these ridiculous names as well. So on my left, I have Agatha Quiztees. And Rob, you're the captain. Please introduce yourself and your team.
Hey everyone, so I'm Rob. I work with the graduate school here with our PhD students, running kind of community events and an entrepreneurship competition. And we've chosen Agatha Quiztees because we're a fan of her novels. And this is Cath.
Hi, I'm Cath Brown. I'm a very long-term OU student, bit of an OU addict, and I'm currently president of the OU Students Association. And I haven't yet signed up for Dave's module, but if I do, maybe he'll give us some extra points.
And this is Stephen.
Hello everyone, my name's Stephen. I'm a senior lecturer in the School of Engineering, and seeing we're advertising our modules, I'm the co-chair of Engineering, Frameworks, Analysis and Production, and we have real books in lovely colour with lots of pictures in. So if you're interested in studying engineering, come along to T193.
Thanks, Stephen. And on my right, we have Anthony's Cleopatras, captained by Ali. Can you explain that strange name, please?
So, Anthony, for those of us that remember the old BT advert with Maureen Lipman and her grandson, Anthony was the name of the grandson, so we wanted a name that reflected that, so we came up with Anthony's Cleopatras.
If you've got an ology, you're a scientist.
Something like that.
Okay.
Between us, we don't have one single ology.
So please introduce yourself.
So as I said, I'm Ali. I'm head of internal comms here at the OU, and to my left is Sam, and the reason that we are here this evening as a team.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sam. I work in internal comms or communications with Ali and Lisa also, and I persuaded them that this would be hugely enjoyable and fun for the evening.
And I'm Lisa Burke. I'm Internal Communications Manager as well. I'm trying to work out why I replied to Sam's email to say, yes, I'll go, before reading what I was actually going to. So thanks for that, Sam. So I hope we have fun.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
For me to leave here this evening in one piece, this has to be fun. Just...
We can sneak you out the back way if necessary.
Bag over the head.
Okay, well, YO32, I hope you're all... Yo32. Yo everybody. I hope you're ready to go. I think we're good to spin the wheel, are we not? So let's spin the wheel. Fingers on buzzers. Oh, whoa. Yes, please. Can I hear? So that was the Agatha quiz, and that was Anthony's Cleopatra's. Okay.
Just say that's obviously the better buzzer.
If you have no
Okay. All right. Now we're good to go.
We're ready. Right.
Spin the wheel.
Let's have a go and see.
And what's our first ology? Epistemology. That's a real ology. Some of them are made up, but this is a real one. Epistemology is the nature, sources and limits of knowledge. So your first epistemological question is, by the 1920s, a new definition of psychology had gained favour. Psychology was said to be the science of, now here's your choice, was it A, the mind, B, consciousness, C, philosophy, or D, behaviour? Just Agatha quiz. A is what?
The mind.
It is, but it's the wrong answer.
At least my memory's okay.
Huddle.
Yeah.
Can you remind us of the B, C and D, please?
See, she's a seasoned expert. This is the sort of thing you'll appreciate having Sam on your team for.
It was B, consciousness, C, philosophy, D, behaviour.
We're saying B, Dave.
Which is...
Consciousness.
No, this is a really good start, isn't it? So this is a chance for Yo32 to show their mettle. The correct answer is D, behaviour.
I think a few of us got it, but unfortunately the majority of us did think mind as well. And there's a lot of support for Agatha quiz teas with some of our friends from USA in the chat as well. So they said they can't avoid supporting Agatha quiz teas. So they're just going to agree with all your answers tonight.
So it's neck and neck at 0-0.
Is there a minimum score before we get to go home?
There's plenty of time to go. Karen, please spin the wheel.
And we're on Agnoiology.
Which is, it says here, this is human ignorance, isn't it?
We've already
Yes.
demonstrated that.
And now for the question.
A human ignorance question. What goes hunk hunk? Is it A, a Chinese dog? Is it B, an Albanian pig? Is it C, an Indian tiger? Or is it D, an American bison?
Well, I don't know, but you know.
Well, you've got to be in it to win it.
D, the bison.
And you think
D, the bison.
an American bison goes hunk hunk? No, it doesn't.
Could you repeat A to C for us, please?
It's A, a Chinese dog, B, an Albanian pig, or C, an Indian tiger.
I think I'd go for the dog.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Yeah. We'll try the dog.
It's an Albanian pig.
When we said D, we meant B.
B. I meant B.
B.
Okay.
Very well said.
Oh, here we go.
Cheryl said B, but it was a guess.
Right. Albanian dogs go ham ham. In China, they go wang wang with a G. In Greece, they go gav gav. So for a bonus point, what noise do dogs make in Indonesia?
Do you want us to demonstrate?
Woof, woof.
No.
Wow.
No, actually, in Indonesia, they go gong gong.
Why didn't we bring the gong with us?
So, I mean, Yo 32 or Yo 302, is it have to be winning, don't they, HJ? Did any of them get that? A quarter of them should have got it.
Yeah, it's about a quarter, but more people thought the American bison. So, you know, we're all level with the teams in the studio. But I am getting a bit distracted because I'm getting very good coffee tips from Victor, who's watching all the way from Brazil. Apparently, he doesn't ruin his coffee with sugar. That's something that we don't do. But you can add a little nutmeg or some grinded cocoa nibs. Apparently, that makes some nice coffee as well. So
I heard Gladys was confident it was B as well.
yes, we got a few people that were very confident. So maybe we should follow Gladys's lead. She seems to be doing very well.
But at home they liked the bison, did they?
We did like the American bison.
So what's another bonus question? What's the difference between a buffalo and a bison?
You can wash your hands in a bison.
Really? Bonus point.
Okay.
Or you can't wash your hands in a buffalo. But yeah. Time for another
There
wheel
we
spin.
are. The things you learn at OU quizzes.
What have we got?
Zoology, fittingly.
Well, this is, of course, the study of animals. So your first zoological question. It's not about what noise animals make. It's what do camels store in their humps?
You said I was going to do it?
I said
You said I was
somebody
gonna
would
do
be
it.
Well, most
foolish
people guess it,
enough.
mightn't we?
Is it
Yes.
A, B,
Yeah.
C, or
Yes.
D?
Well, let's just guess something. Shall we? Just choose a letter.
Four
Yeah.
options, please, eh?
I think it's C.
You think it's C?
Well, we had to guess something.
Yes.
Well,
it is
yes.
C.
So what do you think C is?
I'm pretty confident it's fat.
Yeah, you're right. That was an inspired interruption, which
have our
gives
strategy.
Yo 302 no chance at all.
No, we got in there, which is all right.
Okay.
We were a bit set, but you know, majority rules in the chat, so we got C fat as well. So yeah, we got our first question. We'll get there.
And well done, Psychic Rob. How many points for that, Dave?
Just 1 point.
1 point.
Yeah.
All right.
So camels' humps don't store water. They store fat, which is used as an energy reserve. Water is stored throughout a camel's body, particularly in the bloodstream.
That does seem rather harsh, Dave. Just 1 point.
No,
Sorry.
Pretty impressive.
It was amazing.
You did not mean to do that, did you?
I didn't.
If you'd had your time over again, you'd... Anyway, what's the score now?
Well,
2-0.
it's 2-0.
Okay,
so,
all
yeah.
right. Let's spin the wheel and try for another one.
Okay.
So we've had epistemology already, haven't we? Anyway,
We have, but it's front of the thing. We
Next
need to
epistemological
wriggle on,
question.
Dave.
do you want me to read the questions, or are you just going to... Okay, you're quite happy. All right.
Sit on them.
So, according to Freud, personality is mostly established by what age? Is it A, 2? Is it B, 5? Is it C, 7? Or is it D, 9?
Go ahead, Cath.
You think personality is established by the age of...
2. Well, I think Freud thinks that. I don't think it.
Well, whoever thinks that would be wrong, apparently. According to Freud, it's not the age of 2, so...
I think that too.
B5.
Correct! This theory is well known in psychology, but it's also very controversial. But anyway, the question was, when does Freud think it happened? So, how did I do at home?
Well, I think we'll have to see what Alita and Trisha are studying, because they got that straight away, popped straight up. I thought it was 2, so I've probably brought the whole team down again. But no, I think they're carrying me a bit here.
Well, you do have the personality of a 2-year-old, eh?
I'm going to cry after this.
Well done
Gladys
at home.
got it right again, but
Oh,
she said
good old
5
Gladys.
instead of B. So Gladys, you've got to do the letters even.
All right, let's go again. Agnoiology. We've had this, haven't we? This is human ignorance.
Yeah.
That's 3 ologies we've not had yet. Never mind. What would you use, or rather, what should you use to overpower a crocodile? Would it be A, a paper clip, B, a paper bag, C, a handbag, or D, a rubber band?
D, a rubber band.
How would you use a rubber band to overpower a crocodile?
Around its mouth.
Yes. The crocodile's up to 2 metres long. An ordinary rubber band would be sufficient to make her escape, because the muscles that close her jaws are very powerful, but the ones that open it are very weak. So put a rubber band around the jaws of a crocodile.
Very well done.
That's a useful tip, isn't
Sam,
it?
wrestler.
Yeah. Did they know that at home?
We did, by an overwhelming majority. I see James and Ruth straight in there, Jasmine as well. But Davin's picked an off-topic answer. He reckons you should just use a shotgun to be safe. But I think that may be a bit
Oh,
It is,
yes,
we're now on
exciting. Oh, 2-2.
Game on. Game on.
Right, which ones were you saying we haven't had then, Dave?
Ninjology.
Or Pantology.
Or etymology.
There we are.
Anyway, etymology.
No need to fiddle
So
that
this
one.
is about words and their origins, basically. Well, it's not really about words at all. How many official languages does the Republic of South Africa have? Is it A, 2, B, 5, C, 8, or D, 11?
D11.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice one.
And for another point, can you name them?
Probably 3.
Can we get 11ths of a point?
No. Well, what are the obvious 3?
Well, English, Afrikaans, Swahili. That'd be the 3 that I would guess.
Dutch.
Not Swahili. Afrikaans is Dutch, effectively.
Effectively.
Okay, you get the 1 point for that. Well done. The other, but they are
One
African.
extra point.
No. Just 1 point for getting the question. You
Keep
can get all the
me in
11.
line.
Just for interest, the 11 are Afrikaans, English, and Ndebele, Pedi, Sopho, Swazi, Tsonga, Tswana, Venda, Xhosa, and Zulu. Dutch and English were the first official languages from 1910 to 25. Afrikaans was added as part of Dutch in 1925, although in practice Afrikaans replaced Dutch, which fell into disuse. How many languages are in the Anthem and Dobele, as it go, and Kosi Sikalele Africa? South African national anthem.
11?
I don't know. I don't think they've got all 11, but they've got. I don't know the answer to that. I'm not someone. I've come here to learn. There's at least.
Maybe Yo32 can tell us the answer to that with
Yeah,
any of their internet access.
Yeah, they'll be on Google anyway.
That'll be the challenge.
Yeah.
But, no, they were straight in it with the languages.
Did
so
they get that?
hopefully we'll get that.
What, they got 11, did they?
They got 11 by a majority.
Do we believe it? The internet is a wonderful thing.
By a large majority.
Although we're not using it tonight.
Of course.
Not even for this.
So, 3-2, is it?
Right, I've given 1 point.
One
I'm 1
point,
point.
but
Yeah,
that's
that's fine. We're a third of the
Agnoto-
way in, Dave.
Okay, that's fine.
Agnotology, we're on again.
Agnotology.
I know. I think there's something weighted at the
I
bottom
think it's
of it.
because we're ignorant.
What is the main ingredient of air? And it's clearly talking about air on this planet. Is it A, oxygen? Is it B, carbon dioxide? Is it C, hydrogen? It's D, which is
Nitrogen.
nitrogen. Correct. 78% of the air is nitrogen.
Questions?
It's the most abundant gas in Mars's atmosphere as well.
Writing it down before it-
No, you have to hit the button. Did they know their nitrogen at home, HJ?
I think Libby got it. She said, is it 2 lots of hydrogen to 1 of oxygen? That's what I'm not sure if we got many
quite,
science
Libby.
students. That Kelvin got it. So, yeah, he is right there. But not by a majority on this one.
Okay.
Well, Libby could be right. It's been very wet today.
That's very true. So there's probably more water in the air at the moment than
Where are we now? 4-2.
It's 4-2, yes.
That's fine.
Let's see if we can get. There we are.
Ninjology. These are supposedly questions about ninjas, everybody at home, but they're just random questions, really. Ooh, what did Colonel Jacob Schick patent on November the 6th, 1928? Was it A, the bra? Was it B, the electric whisk? Was it C, the electric razor? Or was it D, the revolving door?
C, the razor.
Is that what you use, Stephen?
Oh, no, just put milk on and the cat licks it off.
That is correct, a point. Okay, when was, for a bonus point for either team, when was the bra patented? I'll give you a year either way.
Yes.
I have no idea.
1904.
No.
1853.
It's 1913. The revolving door was invented in 1888 and the electric whisk in 1907. So the electric shaver is the most recent invention of those four products. Did they know their electric razors at home, HJ?
Quite a few, yeah. We got Libby, Jasmine, Steph and Cheryl all knew it was the electric razor. We've got a bit of guesses with the dates, but I have no idea what this relates to. We've got 1922, 1932 and 1948 in the chat. So, oh, and apparently Google says 1914.
Well, I was going to give a year either way.
Oh, fair.
You have to allow a little bit of latitude with a bra. in my experience. So moving swiftly on,
Yes, indeed.
with the score at 5-2.
Right, and we're on Pantology,
Pantology.
the study of pants.
Pants answers okay?
What is the smallest of the 88 recognised constellations? Is it A, the Southern Cross, B, the Little Dipper, C, Leo, or D, Hydra?
I think it's B, just because I like that word, little dipper.
Sorry, what was your motivation?
Little dipper.
Is this smallest to the sky in terms of what we can see, or in terms of light years across, Dave?
Light years across, it's the smallest angular size in the sky, as defined by the International Astronomical Union's boundaries, which follow lines of declination and right ascension.
No, go on then. No, do yours. Go on.
Page number.
So, well, you've hit the bell, so give me your
Yes.
answer.
We were just,
We were just
edging
having
for
a
time.
informed discussion over
Yes.
here.
AKA guess. We're going to go
Go on.
B, Little
Which is-
Dipper.
Little Dipper isn't even a recognised constellation. They probably mean Ursa Minor. That's the wrong answer.
Okay.
That's right. So,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We're going to go for A, the Southern Cross, right?
yes, do you know what it's officially called?
Ooh.
You got your point, but just to show your erudition.
I'm just feeling embarrassed that I studied S282 and I do not know the answer to this. Shamed.
Crux Australis.
Yeah.
Crux Australis for Southern Cross. Okay. Did they know that the Southern Cross is the smallest constellation at
We
home?
got that by quite a strong margin. Nicola, Morag and Lewis got that as well. We've also been having a bit of a discussion about Google because the library came round earlier and they did say we need trusted sources. So we need to check our sources if we are going on Google. That's our takeaway from this one.
Yeah, well, you're assuming these are trusted sources as well, which is rash. So with the
So
score
we're
at
on 6-2,
6-2.
Dave.
yeah, well, yeah, but answers are now worth 2 points.
Because that will help us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
let's
will.
spin the wheel.
Right. What one would you like, Sam?
Zoology?
There we are.
please.
There we are.
Is it zoology? Okay.
I felt like I wanted to say either Z or
Snowflake, who died in Barcelona Zoo in 2003, was an albino what? A chimpanzee, B gibbon, C gorilla, or D orangutan? Snowflake was
No idea.
A
Last time I did this, we got it wrong. I don't know. This one?
Yeah. Orangutan.
Is that the one you were pointing at, Sam?
No.
No, I was
That's the wrong
pointing at
one.
C.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not D. Sorry, you can't have that. So I have to offer it to your opponents.
Can we hear A to C?
Your options were A, B, C, or D.
He's gone.
And we know that D is wrong.
All right.
A.
One was a gibbon.
It's A.
One was that was orangutan.
It's chimpanzee, gibbon, gorilla, orangutan.
Go A. I don't think it is A. I would go A.
You've just got it
Because
wrong.
it's not A.
It's not A, no.
Right, which of B and C shall we go for?
Helpful.
Yeah, go on.
B. We'll say B.
Gibbon? No.
C.
It is, but you can't have a point for
How
it.
about half a point?
Upon his arrival in Barcelona in November 1966, he was given an official reception by the mayor, and he was called Blancanieves, which is Snow White in Spanish. He was on the cover of National Geographic magazine in 1967. I was looking at that in the dentist just the other day. Anyway,
And Cheryl was
Did they-
shouting C at the computer.
did they know that at home?
Well, we were a bit split at first, but I know Zoe and Morag, they definitely thought it was C, and of course Cheryl's been shouting at the screen. So, Kelvin actually said, even before you said it, because I know there's a delay at home, was he not born in 1966 as well? So someone's up to date with their facts, I think.
Oh, good for them.
Can they be an honorary team member?
The transfer window opens on the half hour. Okay, let's spin the wheel.
And we're on epistemology.
Another epistemological question. What role did the Open University's headquarters at Walton Hall have during World War II? Was it A, a rest home for exhausted academics? Was it B, a hospital for injured servicemen? Was it C, accommodation for coach breakers at Bletchley Park? Or was it D, for ammunition storage?
Was it us?
It is
Do you
us.
think it's this?
I don't know the answer.
Oh,
Just
okay.
asked.
Shall I just go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I think it's actually C, accommodation.
Well, how far
the
are we from
code.
Bletchley Park here?
I don't know. I have no
very far.
idea.
It's the right answer. Yeah. It must be about 3 miles. 8-hour shifts at Bletchley Park, 8 till 4, 4 till midnight, and midnight till 8 in the morning. Doesn't say how they shuttled them to Bletchley Park from
And
here.
that's a very valuable 2 points.
There's 2 points, and did they guess right at home?
Trisha and Lewis were in there, and Jasmine as well. Kelvin wants to know if there's extra points for knowing how long the gorilla was at the zoo. What do we think?
No.
No? Okay.
If they can tell me.
We're trying really hard to get these points in.
Just think Alan Turing may have sat in this very seat when he was home from Bletchley Park.
I think that seems quite
Push back then, though, Dave.
Okay, what are we doing score-wise?
All right, so the scores, we've got 4-6, evening up.
Go on, they scored more
And
points
we're
in the
halfway
Super Bowl.
through.
Let's keep going.
And most importantly, your chances of being wrong are now 50%, so that's good.
Agnoiology,
Agnotology.
human ignorance. What's the loudest thing in the ocean? Is it A, a dolphin, B, shrimps, C, the blue whale, or D, salmon?
Well, on the principle of QI, I think we'll have to go for C, the blue whale.
No. Nice try, Stephen, but no.
Don't we even get a klaxon?
Because it's oh, okay.
But it's either that one or that one, I think. But I don't
Okay.
know which one.
It's not that one.
No.
It's either that one, or that one.
Yeah.
It's one of 3. It's
Okay, so we've narrowed it down. So it's not C.
And is it a
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
Yeah.
Right,
Is it one
you
or a-
should be
or-
called the
or a
Agatha
number
Quiz
of?
team. powers of deduction like that.
Yes, it could be all together.
Okay.
It could be all together.
Okay.
It could be.
Right.
We have a. Yeah.
Bee shrimps.
And can you explain yourself?
Well, we think it's when there's lots of them all together,
they're very
when
noisy.
they make a particular loud
That's
noise.
basically it. Well done. Right answer. 2 points.
Make a noise like a shrimp sound.
What, just Chinese shrimp or Indonesian? Do you want?
Does it go? No.
I didn't know this. Although the blue whale produces the loudest noise of an individual animal on the sea or land, the loudest natural noise of all is made by shrimps, because it was in the plural. The sound of the shrimp layer is the only natural noise that can white out a submarine sonar, deafening the operators through their headphones.
So can you do it? Can you give us a demo?
Okay, that was good.
Oh, and for once I hear Yo 32 is beaten.
Were they?
That's it, yeah, only a few of us got it. So Davin, James and Libby know their zoology, but the rest of us thought it was the blue whale, which well, we thought was right. But Davin but Davin tells us that the sound is due to cracking air bubbles that the shrimp make. So interesting.
How do they produce these air bubbles? Are they flatulent shrimps? I bet
We'll
that's
Google
not
that one.
70% nitrogen.
And the scores are now even.
This is exciting, isn't it? Oh, well. So we'll keep the points at 2 per answer and spin the wheel again, please. Agnoiology again.
And Dave, Sue says that this is more exciting than the Six Nations, which I quite agree with.
No. wasn't the Six Nations? Oh. This is the last but one agnoiological question, so we better not hit that too many more times. What do bananas grow on? Is it A, roots, B, trees, C, bushes, or D, none of the above? Sam thought she knew it.
I thought so. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. But
Go on. Bee trees.
You think they grow on trees? No, they don't.
Go on then.
Could we hear the answers again real quick? Just to confirm.
A, roots, B, trees, C, bushes, D, none of the above.
I want to say C, bushes.
No.
Oh.
You can tell me what you think it is. Now that's wrong as well. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah, the correct answer is none of the above. There's no such thing as a banana tree. A banana plant is actually a giant herb, and the bananas are its berries. A herb is defined as a plant with a fleshy, not a woody stem, which after the plant has bloomed and set seed, dies down to the ground. With bananas, after the stem dies, another one grows slightly further along the root. Over a few years, the banana plant will appear to have walked a couple of yards.
Is it like a vine?
So why does that mean it doesn't grow on, there's no such thing as a banana tree, it doesn't grow on the roots? Okay, so what part of the plant does it grow on?
It looks like a tree when you actually see it.
Hang on, so it's the seed.
It grows on it grows on a giant herb, is the point.
So it's a plant.
It's not a tree, it's not a bush, it's not a tree, and it's not on the roots.
it's none of the above.
It's none of the above.
It's a plant.
It's not a very satisfactory question, that is it?
It's
But
a bit
anyway,
like tomato being
that's
a fruit
fair.
type thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's biology for you, I'm sorry.
So no points here. Did they get a point at home, HJ?
We've got it a bit mixed here. Overall, we did think it was a tree, but Cheryl got in there as well, saying that it was a herb as well. And Ruth says apparently they kill to catch the sun. So
Are you sure it was Cheryl and not her son, HJ?
Yeah, she did say that. I've spotted that. Apparently, Cheryl's son knew the answer to that question. So well talked in school.
So are people press ganging their children now to take part?
Is a bay tree a herb?
Ooh.
And why is it called a tree?
Ask
if it's a
Cheryl's
herb?
son.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl's son knows everything. That's what we're going by now.
we want some sage advice. Moving swiftly on.
Hang on, have I done all the points?
But nobody got any points that time.
Fine.
No.
No.
That's right. No, I remember now. I remember. None of that. No. Right. There we are. Okay.
Epistemology. Astronaut Buzz Aldrin, Professor Stephen Hawking, and Tesla founder Elon Musk have all been guest stars on which American sitcom? Is it A, Friends? Is it B, The Big Bang Theory? Is it C, Frasier? Or D?
I hope this is correct. I hope this is D, The Simpsons.
No, it's not. D or D, Third Rock from the Sun.
I know that two of them were on Big Bang Theory.
Well, let's go for that then.
Yeah, which one?
Could you read us the options again, please? Not just ABC.
Friends, The Big Bang Theory, or Frasier?
Yeah.
The Big Bang Theory.
Correct.
Right.
Yay.
Other guest stars have included Leonard Nimoy, Ellen DeGeneres, and Carrie Fisher. Oh, right. For a bonus point, can you tell me which of the show's actors is a real-life neurobiologist and holds a PhD from UCLA?
Yes, I forget her name. Sheldon's girlfriend.
What's
Amy.
Amy?
Thank you. Yes, Amy Fowler.
Yeah.
Amy Fowler.
Yeah, but I want to know the actor's name.
Miriam Balick or something like that. No.
Very close.
Hang on. Oh, it's Mayim. Yeah.
I don't
She
watch
used
it.
to play Blossom. A
That's
bonus.
not her name. She used to play bottom.
It is
You have
Mayim.
one chance to say
Yeah.
it. Go.
I don't watch it.
James reckons it's Mayim Bialik.
Yes, well, bonus point to James. Why didn't you say it? Who plays Dr. Amy Fowler in the show?
It was very close, Dave. Shall we give them a point each?
Oh, they can have a point each, yes, because they were so close.
And Libby says that we don't have any more time for your bad jokes, Dave.
There's always time. And we'll take a point off Libby, please, from Yo 32. Okay, spin the wheel.
Right, what are we avoiding?
Zoology will do. A zoological question. Which dinosaur's name means roof lizard? Is it A, pterodactyl? Is it B, stegosaurus? Is it C, triceratops? Or D, tyrannosaurus? B is
Stegosaurus.
why?
Because I was pretty sure it wasn't the others.
That's the right answer, yeah. I mean, the saurus is the lizard bit,
Yeah.
and stego, I guess, is Greek for roof or something. So, yes, well done.
Right, school's on the doors, Dave. We've got Anthony Cleopatra's on 7 and Agatha Christie's on 12.
Okay, well, the answers are now worth 4 points. How did they do on their dinosaurs at home?
Most of us thought it was A, pterodactyl. I just had a
What?
complete guess as
They don't
well.
have lizard in it.
So, yeah, we didn't
Dactyl in it,
do
which is
too
its
well on
fingers.
that one.
Wing fingers is pterodactyl, I think.
Well, we'll do a module or open learning course to brush up on our dinosaurs before the next one. Okay.
Right, now 4 points, I said, for the next. Have we spun
Yes.
the wheel? Not yet.
I've got a lot to do, Dave.
You've got one job.
It's taxing.
It is, it's really hard.
Pantology.
2 jobs,
This is
spin the
everything.
wheel and put up with the jokes.
Okay, you have 2. 3 jobs.
Pantology.
Pantology. Basic, Perl and Python are types of what? Is it A, crustaceans, B, jet fuel, C, computer language? I think it was there.
Yeah.
What's that?
Computer language.
They are computer languages. Oh, do you know what D was? Toothpaste.
Oh, good grief.
Pearl toothpaste, it would have been good. What's that done
Excuse
to the
me,
scores?
12 plus 4 is actually 16, not 15. Trust me, I'm a mathematician.
But if the number's not there, it's not there.
I won't
so
worry about it, actually.
Did they get that at home? Did they know?
Well, Davin's actually coding on his computer. He's a resident computer genius at home, so he says he knows this one. I think Kate got it. She said C definitely, so we're on the ball with this one.
Okay, on the ball, good. Well, for 4 more points, where are we going now? Epistemological question. The frogs, the birds, the wasps and the clouds are all works by which playwright of ancient Greece? Is it A, Sophocles, B, Plato, C, Aristophanes? Who is C?
Aristophanes.
Correct.
Bucket, coax.
Okay, so that's 4 points. And for a bonus point, who wrote Oedipus Rex?
Sophocles.
I'm waiting for someone to hit the buzzer.
Sophocles.
Correct, 1 point. Did they know they're Greek playwrights? Did they know that Plato wasn't the playwright?
We're just discussing types of toothpaste, to be honest. Ruth uses Python toothpaste every day. I'm not sure how good that is for her health, but I think we're taking a pass on that question. We're doing well for points anyway.
Okay, well, we'll carry on. We're now
Dave,
up to 8 points per correct answer.
We do, and it's a zoology question.
Zoology.
We've got a lot of catching
for
up to do.
8 points. In which continent did the ostrich originate? Is it A, Africa, B, Australia, C, North America, or D, Asia?
No, that's the emu.
What?
That's the emu in Australia,
Go on
isn't
then,
it?
what
And go for Africa?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Whatever you think.
We'll go for Africa.
You don't want to say Australia?
Not particularly.
No, it is Africa, 8 points. Okay.
What letter was that?
A. For 10 bonus points, what's the maximum running speed of an ostrich in miles or kilometres an hour?
40 miles an hour.
Blooming heck. Yes! That's spot on. Have you been chased by one or something?
I wouldn't be here to tell the tale if I had.
That was 8 points. What are you at?
That was 10 bonus points.
It wasn't 10. Well, the questions are now worth 15 points.
Yeah. The only thing, Dave, is I only go up to 60, so...
I think we're safe. How long have we got?
We've got 16 minutes.
Okay, we better stick on 6 points per answer. Another zoological one. This is worth 6 points. Oh, another continent question. On which continent would you find the Oribi? A, Africa, B, Europe, C, North America, or D, Australia?
Am I guessing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, am I? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. What do you think? You go with your gut, because you usually...
No, last time I got it was wrong.
Tell me.
Yeah. Sorry, could you repeat the ABC, please?
Africa, Europe, North America, or Australia?
Okay.
Okay, North America.
No.
C, North America.
Yeah, no,
It doesn't
stop.
matter
No,
anyway.
Can we guess D, Australia?
no.
Oh, can we go?
No, you can't. The answer is Africa, but there are five bonus points for somebody who can tell me what an Oribi is.
It's a bird.
No.
It's a deer.
You've got it wrong. What do you think an Oribi is?
Some sort of mammal.
I'm not going to accept something as broad as a mammal.
All right, a skinnier mammal then.
It's a graceful, slender-legged, long-necked, small antelope found in grassland almost throughout sub-Saharan Africa. Now, I wouldn't have accepted deer because it's antelope.
Slender something.
Yeah. So there was no points fed. At home, did they know that the Oedipus come from Africa?
Well, just before that question, I know Cheryl got his son back to watching it with us, and we all supported his answer of A, Africa. So, yes, we got there. And Libby got there as well with the antelope as well.
Just
so
because one person at home gets the right answer doesn't mean they all do.
I thought that's how it worked.
OK, well done, Team Home. How are we doing now? No
Well,
points?
we've got a gap, I'll be honest.
Yeah. 6 points at stake for the next answer. Which is Ninjology. A US company has been criticised after developing a remote-controlled electronic backpack that fits onto what? Is it A, a crab, B, a dolphin, C, a cockroach, or D, a grasshopper?
Could you give us the A, B, C and D again, please?
Crab, dolphin.
Cockroach or grasshopper?
Surely people would only worry about that.
Yeah, well, I think people would worry about any animal. Just being fair.
But you couldn't get a backpack on one of those.
Oh, it could be a micro pack.
Could be well, Ali, you go for it. Go on.
Go on.
Go on, Captain.
B, dolphin.
No.
Yeah, go.
Can you tell us more, Cath, about...
I just thought that if, in terms of weirding people out, a cockroach with a backpack would really win.
Yes.
Well, that's the right answer. And sadly, there's no more information on the card. So perhaps Team Home can Google cockroaches and backpacks.
We are a bit split. So, yeah, we split between dolphin and cockroach on this one. So maybe half a point for us. Or...
Backpack.
Their resilience.
And they've got this really hard shell that it wouldn't kind of squash them either. That'd be good.
So take quite a little
And what's in their backpack?
What are they keeping in
Perhaps
their
if you're
back?
trying to get rid of cockroaches, you kick them out of backpacks and they go and live somewhere else.
Oh, that's true, actually.
a very tiny thermos flask.
Let's spin the wheel.
Yeah. Well, Yo32 say that they want to know if they can put forward a team for the university challenge. But I think we'll need Cheryl's son, and I'm not quite sure how that would work.
They can sign up for a
He's
course.
only 13, you see.
That's okay. You can sign up for a course. I think they can go for it next year. We'll look forward to the trials.
So 8 points at stake now.
What are we on? There we are. Pantology.
Pantology. If 8 bits make a byte, what do 4 bits constitute? Is it A?
Which is it?
That was a automatic reaction, not a buzzer pressing.
It was a bus. It was a
We
bus.
all heard it. Come on, Ali. Guide your team towards a wise choice.
I was going to say half a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say that too, but you just have to guess which letter. Go for it.
A, half a bit.
No. So the full question to Agatha's quiz is, if 8 bits make a byte, what do 4 bits constitute? Is it A, a gig, B, a nibble, C, a bit, or D, a kilobyte? A nibble? Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Yes, the right answer.
Smug.
Did they know about a nibble at home?
Well, the majority of us thought it was a bit. So we thought nibble was something we were doing with our cake, but no, we didn't quite get there. But Davin says when he lived in Hong Kong, apparently the cockroaches were massive. So I'm steering clear when they're out. And Libby says she had to look it up, and the little backpack on the cockroach apparently weighs about 4.4 grams. So very small indeed.
Do we know
What's it got in it?
I'm not too sure. We know the weight. We'll find that out.
No sandwiches, probably. Ask Libby. Libby will find out. Libby's excellent at the old data searching.
Okay.
How many points was for that quiz? questions?
That was 8. We're sticking at 8 points.
No,
So
6.
8.
You said 8.
You said 8.
Did you?
I have a plan for if we go off. We top out at 60, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
then
all
their
right.
points start coming onto this side.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
All right. Let's see what happens. We're on Ninjology.
Another ninjological question. Speed skating originated in which country? A, Russia, B, Netherlands, C, Canada, or D, Norway?
My gut says B, Netherlands.
Your gut is correct. I go up to 60. That'll do. And 8 points for the next question. Spin the wheel.
Yeah, where is your 60 gone? We saw that.
They're just numbers.
It's gone all the way round to 1. What Agnoiology. Okay. So we've a score of 8 points to 1 and 8 points at stake.
And only 5 minutes left.
What was the last country invaded by Scotland? Was it A, England, B, Norway, C, Panama, or D, Ireland?
We think it was C, Panama.
Double or quits?
So what's that mean? Not being a gambling person.
No, you're right, it's Panama. One of the last acts of Scotland before the 1707 Act of Union was an ill-fated attempt to colonise the Isthmus of Darien, which is...
We've got 68 now.
No, you haven't. You've got 9. But you were on 1, they're now on 9. This is exciting.
What year was that?
What?
What year was that? They tried to invade.
I think we're getting the bonus for the quiz.
It's just before 1707, anyway.
Back
And
in the lead.
they-
Would you look at that?
You guys are so,
So
lucky.
at 8-9, and there's still 8 points for the right answer. We're on to an etymological question. Fingers on buzzers. Which of the following is not part of the human brain? Is it A, the hippocampus? Is it B, the corpus callosum? Is it D, the adrenal medulla? C, the adrenal medulla? Or D, the pons?
Go on then, Sam.
Can you just repeat what they were?
Hippocampus, corpus callosum, adrenal medulla, or D, pons?
Corpus callosum. Yeah. Say it, Sam. Say it.
B, corpus callosum.
No.
I think so as well. Okay, let's go for that.
Can we say C, the adrenal
Medulla.
medulla?
Where do you think it is?
Not in the brain, but
Somewhere else.
Similar kidneys.
nearer the the
It's the right answer. It doesn't say where it is, but adrenal sounds like it's something near your kidneys. It's in your abdomen, it says here. So 8 points for that. Your brain keeps developing until your late 40s. Not much longer to go then, Stephen. Your brain uses 20% of the total oxygen and blood in your body. What's the score now?
Wow.
8
18 to 8. I
18.
think we're time for...
Very close.
So we're 10 points for the
Probably
right
2 or
answer
3
now.
more questions,
10
I
points.
reckon, if we
10
go
points for the right
quickly.
answer. Did they know that at home, HJ?
We did actually, you did well, and yeah, Kate came in straight away and said it's part of the kidney.
We'd
So
like to know what it's for.
we'll find out.
Ninjology, is it?
We've got time for about 2 more questions.
Okay,
or
fair
so.
enough. 10 points for this. Which Oscar-winning film is based on the trials and tribulations of Harold Abraham and Eric Liddell? Is it A, The Accused? Is it B, Bob's Birthday? Is it C, Airport? or D,
Chariots of Fire.
yeah, Chariots of Fire? Do they know their Chariots of Fire at home?
I'm quite pleased because I think this is the only question I was confident on, but I thought D, and so did Ruth and Zoe. So majority of us got that by a long shot.
Now, if I was Victoria Corrin, and if this was Only Connect, I'd have you humming or singing the tune to Chariots of Fire. Okay, so.
Find 28 quickly, so I'll owe you a point.
Okay, so for 25 points, except for Team Home, an epistemological question. Which of these establishments has the distinction of being the oldest university in Europe? Is it A, Oxford University? Is it B, the Paris Sorbonne? Is it C, Bologna? And what is C?
Bologna.
Yeah, which was established, what did I say? 10 points, I said.
I think you said 25, actually.
I did say 25 points. And for 5 bonus points, in what century was the University of Bologna established?
10th.
No.
That's more.
12.
11th. Did they get Bologna at home?
Initially, we seemed a bit mixed, but overall, by a slight margin, we reckon it was Bologna.
Okay. And the last question probably will
It
be
is the last question.
for 50 points.
Well, I've randomly given you more points. There's not quite enough, but I can't go through all the cards right now.
I've got time for one more.
One more. This is
It's a 50-pointer. Pantological
Pantology.
question. What is the general definition of libel? Libel. Is it A, rigging interest rates? Is it B, rigging exchange rates? Is it C, making false claims in written, printed or broadcast form? Or D, making false claims?
C.
No. Oh yes, I was going to say no. You're right. D was false claims in spoken form. That's slander, isn't it? So libel is
Yes.
written down. So you get the points Agatha's quiz is.
Wow.
And I think you have won. Well, of the two teams in the studio, you have performed the better. But what happened at home there, HJ?
We did well with that last question. I reckon we got 80 points, should we call it? I don't know. But we definitely think our star player is Cheryl's son. Definitely helped us out and got us past some of these more difficult questions.
So
tonight.
if we tweet that Team Home was cheating, that is libel. If we just say it's slander. Is that...
I think we've got the clear thing here is that we've got the OU students are the winners.
Absolutely, Cath.
Yes. Yeah.
That was our plan.
Yes.
Very well executed plan. Congratulations. Good. Always saw you had
Team
a
captain.
So the burning question is, are you guys going to come back and are you going to still talk to Sam?
Definitely talk to Sam because we need to. Because we work together.
I was told there's a list of things that I'm going to have to do to make it up to them. I suspect it's a really long list by now.
Well, thank you all for taking part, and at home, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes,
Over to you,
and
Karen.
thank you very much, Dave, for coming along. And it wouldn't be a Freshers Week without our Wheel of Ologies quiz. And it also wouldn't be Freshers Week without the OU Students Association. And our next session, I'm going to be talking to Cath downstairs and Steph about all of the opportunities that they've got and exactly what the Students Association does. So that's going to be lots of fun. But first, we're going to hear some student stories while we go downstairs. And so I'll join you in a couple of minutes for that next session. Thank you for playing. I hope you've had fun, and I'll see you soon.